A prisoner put an apple on his head trembling, and after the shot he fell in a pool of blood. Then, it was the man's turn. The man was hungry and took a bite of the apple. This move directly angered the officer, who raised his hand and was ready to shoot. At this time, a boy sang a German hymn. After listening to it, the officer asked the two men to leave. However, the subordinates reminded that the killing target of the day had not been completed, so the officer called a worker and threw his hat on the ground. When he bent down, the gunfire rang and he fell in a pool of blood. At night, the German captain threw a sausage on the ground, made two prisoners fight over the sausage, and asked them to slap each other. Only the winner could get food. For the sake of this delicious food, two prisoners fought and soon decided the outcome, but the supervisor lied that there was another round and randomly pointed to the boy not far away. When the man on the side saw it, he quickly stopped in front and took the initiative to take his place in the game. After all, the boy saved his life. Although he is small and thin, he is very quick-witted. He easily dodged the prisoner's fist. When the foreman saw it, he angrily pushed the prisoner away and hit the man himself. As a result, he missed and fell down. The supervisor, believing in evil, picked up the shovel and started to do it, but was stopped by another colonel in time. The colonel saw the man's boxing skills and wanted to compete with him. The colonel used to be a boxing champion, but no matter how he punches, men can avoid it. Until after a dozen punches, the man seized the opportunity and made a move to defeat the enemy. In this way, the man won food for his cellmates and became a hero in the concentration camp. Later, in order to save the boy targeted by the Germans, men had to compete with heavyweight champions. The Germans poisoned the water. After drinking it, the man lost his footing and was knocked down by his opponent, but he struggled to get up and asked for another match. Unexpectedly, the Germans forced him to fight the boy. The boy would rather die than follow, and he was shot by the Germans. The man collapsed and was hanged for public. The next day, the man saw the angel gift from the boy at the incinerator and rekindled his fighting spirit. At this time, the Germans are humiliating the Jews with boxing, and the men are all hurt, but they still turn to the ring. He was slow to respond, his eyes were bloody, but he smiled and evaded the attack. Finally, he used his forehead to meet his opponent's heavy punch and fought back with all his strength when his opponent was broken, winning the game. His unyielding shocked the audience and was finally transferred to other concentration camps. He was released after the war in 1945 and became a few survivors.